It says it's showtime, and we did it,
Wow.
and we're live.
Like that.
Wow.
Yep.
Guys,
Yep.
how much cereal have you guys ate this week? Is the intake up at all because of the show, or the same,
No.
or down?
Nope, it's right where it was before. I still eat I eat breakfast food all the fucking time.
Hell yeah.
Like we have biscuits and gravy for dinner. Tonight I had pretty much breakfast for dinner, just in the form of a sandwich. But cereal, I don't usually touch cereal very often.
I listened to an. Oh, go ahead, Brandon. Sorry.
I haven't had in 2 years, for real.
Logan has had it
Yeah.
in 10 years. I had some Fruit Loops. They were pretty good. And I was listening to the Steve O's Wild Ride podcast, and he was talking about somebody that pays him a lot of money to talk about, like Magic Spoon, some healthier, less. And then I looked it up, and it was like $35 for 4 boxes. I didn't think that was terrible for healthy, but don't have any health issues, so I'm just going to crush normal cereal.
I heard an honest review of that stuff on YouTube from a dude that was actually hilarious. Some of the reviewers aren't. And he tried like 4 boxes of it, and he was like, it tastes like cardboard. It leaves a very weird film and aftertaste in your mouth. It's awful. Yeah. There was only one that was like somewhat edible.
Yeah, I'm not jumping on that train unless they want to sponsor us. Magic Spoon hook us up. I will try every box of cereal, and I'm pretty sure everybody in here will for the right price.
I'll do my patented fucking commercial like I just did for Survival Crate. So sure.
Yep. All right. So Magic Spoons.
I'm diabetic. I'm the guy. I'm the target audience. Come on, Magic Spoon.
Yeah, they're gonna look at that face and be like, "There's no way he's diabetic and probably not allowed near a school." All right.
Actually, I have keys to a school.
So for anybody that hasn't, the only reason I'm stalling is if you want to go fill out a bracket, shoot it over to matt@beardlaws.com. That's the easiest one because people apparently can't really spell producer or Zach. Logan doesn't know how to check an email or Instagram messages, turns out.
Yep.
And send them over. I'm trying to make it easy. Next week, I'm going to try to make it even easier. Maybe a Google sheet, which is free with some drop downs. But we're gonna give you just another couple minutes. If you send them in anytime before 9:07, I'll count them. And we had some decent brackets. Logan, if you want one, I have one somewhere. If you want to fill one out real quick.
There's some right underneath there.
Might be some here. Just draw above it. They're in the house, but you can draw above one. So yeah, Logan's gonna get one filled out. Just write it in like a different color. Write it in purple.
Ooh, purple. All right.
There we go. All right. So for anybody else too, if you guys want to fill them out, I've made it easier thanks to Beacons. You can just download it for free and don't have to go to the website. So, all right. So everybody's having a good week. Everybody's good. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. All right. Let's want to just kind of talk about the first matchup. Get right into this because I know usually we run over. We're 2 minutes in, and I think I'm ready to go.
The old bracket.
Let's show the bracket, and we'll talk about the first round a little bit, and then when we're ready, we'll get the votes going. Here's the bracket. And we'll kind of go with this view for a minute, and then we'll do the switch around so you guys can see us a little bit more. First matchup, obviously, Oreos and Rice Krispies. A lot of good first ones. My toughest matchup, and the one that people that filled out the bracket around me said they really struggled with this 11-22 matchup down here. I can't hover it because then it blocks it, is the Fruity Pebbles versus Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Tough matchup with the pairing.
Honestly, I think just looking at it, the hardest one for me would be probably the s'more cereal versus Cinnamon Life.
Also pretty tough. I've never had either, but I get the concept of both.
I have Cinnamon Life at my house right now. If I had known, I would have brought you some.
I don't see Crunch Berries making it past their first round. Honestly,
could be tough. A lot of love for Crunch Berries so far in conversations that we've had. There's a couple other cereals that people are like, this is the best cereal, and a couple of brackets that had some cereals that were very made a run. And I think what I'm really excited about this is so many different people have so many different tastes, and it could really show in the voting. And Toby, I think if you want to let everybody know, maybe kind of the same thing, with the one hit wonders, if they didn't know the cereal, like maybe Nita in the UK has never heard of them. Maybe you could just kind of remind people, with the matchup, if you haven't had them, kind of thing.
Sure. So as we do with every bracket challenge, we want to make sure that the voting itself is fair based on the matchups. And it can't really be fair on the matchup if you have never heard of or tried one of these cereals. So if that's the case, if it gets down to a bracket and there's voting going on for a matchup and you have not tried one of the cereals, but you have tried the other, please do not vote in that bracket because it makes it a little lopsided and unfair. Just because you haven't tried it doesn't mean it's not better than the other one. It just means you haven't tried it. So if you haven't tried it, don't vote.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Thanks for that, Toby. Brandon, just kind of looking at the bracket. You're the food guy. What's any initial thoughts on this or how it might shake out?
I'm telling you, I think chocolate and peanut butter cereals are going to do great tonight, and I see Oreos going a long way on this one.
Yeah,
as well they should.
Another cereal I haven't tried. I want to. Huge fan of Oreos.
And I think if anything, that's what's going to get the Oreo O's knocked out. Is I don't think enough people have tried them.
I mean, in theory, it makes sense. Kind of like Cookie Crisp. Cookies, milk, they go together. Why wouldn't it go together as a cereal, So, yeah, I'm excited for that. So I think we've given you guys enough time because it's just about 9:07. So if you haven't got a bracket in, well, you're shit out of luck. And for whoever gets the most points, the most correct in the bracket, wins a $20 gift card from Copper John's. You guys can use it. And rumor has it, you could even put it towards, they just recently came out with a new Finlay hat collab. So there's only a limited, I think they're down to 15 already from 24. So if you win that, we'll try to get that over to you tonight or tomorrow, and you can put it towards a new hat or buy some beard shit or some lotion, whatever else it may be. And you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody shaking their head.
Always.
All right. First matchup is going to be the Oreos. Sorry, I was trying to type and talk. Versus Rice Krispies. So we'll let you guys talk about it for a minute. We'll put it up for vote in just a second. I know the voters are ready.
If
Wait a second.
one of these, and I'm not even going to say which one because I think everybody knows. If one of these is not in a treat form with melted marshmallow, it's not worth shit. So I don't see it making it very far at all.
Let's see how he really feels.
What's funny is there's a couple of people, not Zach, but a couple other people that I know that are diabetics that filled this out. And it is much different than some other people. And I think it's different because they don't have the ability to eat a lot of these. And it was kind of funny seeing what their winners were, knowing that they probably only could have those when they were having a low sugar. And I just thought it was interesting because this matchup and a couple cereals made a run in their brackets based on that, I think.
I've got diabetic people in my family, type 1 and type 2. Definitely understand and respect the disease. Grandfather died of complications due to it. Probably looking at it in the crystal ball here in my near future. However, I don't think the opinions of folks who cannot enjoy donuts or cereal should be commenting on donuts and cereal.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have the standard ones that I don't think made it. There wasn't Cheerios on here, right?
I was shocked that Cheerios didn't make it. Cheerios still get a lot of love.
I could believe Honey Nut Cheerios in there. I mean, regular Cheerios are treats that we use to train our dogs and give to small children.
Or adjacent to Cheerios, my wife was big upset that Kix didn't make it.
Really?
Yeah, my wife's a big Kix fan.
Your wife.
She also likes me though. So.
Yeah, terrible
taste on this one.
I gotta refresh.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I used to eat the hell out of some Kix when I was younger, though.
I don't see there's the poll. All right, well, 15 votes. This one's over. We're gonna go ahead and call this one 75 to 25%. Even as the next one came in, evened it up. So we're gonna go Oreos with the win, 76 to 24, 72 to 28. Now the votes are coming. It's like, you guys don't have to wait. You can just fire them through. But either way,
you guys can do it as soon as it pops up on the screen. Nobody's going to get mad at you for it. I promise.
Nope. It was like 15 votes. Then 16, 17, 18, 19. So there we go. Oreos moves on to take on Crunch Berries. First matchup in round 2. That's
fair.
It could be the battle of the cookies in the third round if one of these advances, and that one is Cookie Crisp that takes on in my opinion, a shocking 25 with Honeyos. That's a good cereal.
Hi, babe.
Babe.
Hey.
Cool. Well, that made everything awkward. So
what? Brandon also winking at my wife, or me saying hi to my wife?
It's not awkward to me.
Okay. Let's do the thing. Here we go. Cookie Crisp, Honeyos. Go ahead, viewers. Go ahead, guys. Talk about it.
Cookie Crisp.
I tell you what, This is another one. I skipped. I must have skipped over it when I was viewing the first round because this is another tough one. I mean, Cookie Crisp is like one that I think everybody's at least tried. It's fucking awesome. It's just mini chocolate chip cookies. But then Honey O's is probably much less well known. But god damn, is that shit good?
It is. It is delicious. I don't even know if we can get it
But
up here.
both of these cereals are ones that
Yeah, I
you
don't
could
know.
literally just sit there with a box and just eat right out of the box.
Yeah, I prefer Cookie Crisp dry, actually.
I can't get down on that. Cereal wasn't intended to be dry. I like milk, not almond milk, not goat milk, cow milk.
We did have a discussion about goat milk earlier.
All right, this
Sorry,
one's
I
already
do-
over with
I
23
do enjoy
votes.
some almond milk with my cereal just because it sweetens it up.
Oh, I know you do,
Almond
and I don't think
juice.
there's anything wrong with
We're
people
gonna
that
call
love
it what
nut
it
juice.
is. It's almond juice.
Nut juice. Let's call it nut juice.
Nuts
I
juice.
think that's a risky play.
A risky play. Let's see how it pans out for him.
Moving on to take on the winner of this next matchup, Reese's Puffs versus Quaker Oats. Not going to spend a lot of time on that one, I don't think, but Cookie Crisp wins 74% to 26%. So
What, Jace? What? What? It's what? It's been 11 minutes. What?
I'm gonna, you know what? Nobody really understands him sometimes. I work with a guy all day, and next thing you know, he's having a conversation with himself, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? Don't understand." And he goes, "Don't need to." This
We're
one.
surprised you lasted 11 minutes with him. Most don't.
Yeah. Hey.
You know who doesn't?
Yourself.
So
All right.
next matchup, I don't even think we need to talk about the awesomeness of fucking Reese's versus porridge. All right, next video. Fucking let's move
Next
on.
video. Say it, Toby. Say it, Toby. Say it, Toby.
Next. All right, next video.
Brandon,
Y'all
have you
need
calmed down
Jesus.
from last week and allowing this? I rewatched the video today that producer Jay, shout out producer Jace for all the amazing clips. Anything you see on the YouTubes, probably the Tickety Talks. Producer Jace. Jace, let's try to get the quality up. A little granular last week. Let's go back to high def. I know you had some computer issues. I hope those are all right. Let's crank the clarity. We gotta have Brandon having a meltdown in high def.
Yeah, I gotta say, if Quaker Oats were ranked anything but the last on this, I probably would have been kind of frustrated. I'm all right. I'm okay. You know.
He's like,
You're okay. Quaker Oats, not okay after 24 votes. They're trickling in. I'm ending it. 83% Reese's Puffs.
Hey, Quaker Oats got some votes.
And it wasn't Logan.
I was going to say, did you
Wasn't me.
vote, Logan?
No, it wasn't me.
No, the phone is on the baseball game. Who's that guy? Is that Babe Ruth? That Ruth.
That's
Who was
Babe
before?
Ruth, yeah.
I know Babe Ruth.
I don't know who that was.
Anyways.
Logan has all of his kids at home on tablets right now, just like frantically voting for Quaker Oats. Dad's not coming home if we don't vote for Quaker Oats.
But it's fucking porridge.
You won't have cereal ever again. You'll have steak and potatoes for breakfast and cold chicken.
oh fuck, can we
Oh,
please?
cold
Oh,
chicken wings.
yeah. I will
That's
take
great.
steak, potatoes, and fucking eggs for breakfast every morning of the week.
Yep.
All right.
Especially when you were raised on porridge. Poor bastard.
Yes. All right. This is what we're anticipating one of the best matchups of the first
bucks,
round.
Big bucks.
Should be close. S'more cereal for cinnamon life. I'm gonna put the this on the big screen so we can see it a little bit easier. That's not easier. This is easier, so you guys can see the bracket a little bit. We're on right here, the first round. S'mores cereal versus cinnamon life. Winner takes on the 4 seed Raisin Bran.
Better than the foreskin.
My
Raisin Bran.
it just goes to show you how different folks were back in the day. My grandmother was a child of the Depression, and she wasn't raised on cinnamon life. She was raised on that wheat checks shit that's got
Yeah.
nothing even close to sugar, and she would eat that stuff straight with nothing, no sweetener, nothing.
Oof.
Well, she's still holding on to those sugar ration coupons though. She's like, one of these days.
She
Everything's
died
like-
several many years ago, but yes, she would have been.
She would have been.
She probably took them with her.
They say you can't, but I'm gonna say right now, there's a lot of shit that's going with me. A lot of shit.
All
Out
those
of spite.
diseases,
Out of
All of them.
spite.
all the tears.
Mm-hmm. All my Genesee collection.
Yep.
All right,
Everything
this one's close.
Pack it
20
into the
votes.
fucking coffin, burn it all with me.
20 votes. We are 55-45. So we've been getting about 23, but I think people are holding off. a little bit, maybe because they haven't had one or the other, and listening. That's a very great thing. And no, I appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 count because I think this one's over. 59-41, 22 votes. So I'm gonna give it a 5 on this screen. When it ends, we will go ahead, close it. Moving on to take on Raisin Bran. The 4 seed could be a potential
Gotta be
upset.
s'mores. Yeah,
S'mores cereal.
Wow.
that's what I saw coming in.
All right. So again, next
That one was
matchup.
close.
It was, yeah. That we anticipated that one to be
That
pretty
was going
close.
to be a tough one.
I'm curious about this one because on paper, I think this should be really good, but I think it might fall into a potential have they had it. The Twinkie cereal is going to take on Apple Jacks.
You skipped one, bud.
Yes, you did.
We're going to go back one. Fruit Loops and Cocoa Puffs is what I meant. But
Now
for
this
everybody
is-
at home,
This
Twinkies
is
and
two
Apple Jacks would
different
be good.
taste palettes here. You've got one that's got the fruitiness, right? And it's really sweet. And then you got one that's really chocolatey. And I know people were talking before when we were doing the draft that a lot of people used to do, what was it? Cocoa Pebbles to make their chocolate milk in there. Nah, man, Cocoa Puffs is where it's at if you want that chocolate milk. In your
Cocoa
cereal.
Puffs is definitely where it's at. This is definitely to echo Toby. It's the first matchup of different palettes and different taste flavor profiles, and fruity versus chocolate. What's gonna come up on top? And 2 very good brands that are well known, and we'll see.
Yep. And I think like you kind of said earlier, you know what I mean? You kind of predicted the chocolatey, peanut buttery might do really well. And this is going to be a tale of kind of how the viewers really like their cereal.
By the way, Logan, Brandon, Matt, don't forget to put in your guess for who's taking it in the private chat.
Well, we know who's taking it, but who's going to win too?
I was pretty bummed that I didn't think of the cereal until after the draft last week. But can we take a minute to remember the Nesquik cereal? Anybody remember the Nesquik cereal?
Doesn't ring a bell. Like I feel like I know that it should be one, but I've never had it.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one.
Big fan of Nesquik chocolate milk, so I mean, I don't remember the cereal. Is it still around? You're Googling. You're on Amazon. Is that a thing?
I can buy it on Amazon right now.
There we go. Looks
This is never mind. This is in like some sort of
It's a different language.
something that's in a
Yeah, Nesquik with the bunny.
Looks just like the box there. The old school like tin containers of chocolate milk. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this one 22 votes. We've pretty much hit it, and this one is 59% to 41% as well. Moving on to take on peanut butter Captain Crunch, Cocoa Puffs.
Ooh,
Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
I like it. Solid. You can't go wrong with either of them.
that's yeah. I mean, and the voting proves it. Like that's a
These are children of the 70s and 80s. You know, I mean, we grew up. We like chocolate in our cereal. We like some sugar, man.
We didn't have to worry about all this new age stuff where like they make you be self-conscious of your teeth and have to spend like $20,000 to have perfect teeth. No, just eat your goddamn
worrying about cholesterol.
And listen, I'm all one for a cereal where it's like just add a little syrup to it. Oh, it's so great. Add a little sugar. It's great. If you have a good cereal, you don't need to.
It's true.
Agreed.
All right. So rumor has it Twinkies is going to take on Apple Jacks, and this could be an interesting matchup because you got that Twinkies. Everybody loves a Twinkie, they say. Apple Jacks, solid cereal. And this is very, very different taste profiles. And,
I honestly believe that if people actually follow the don't vote on this if you haven't tried it, that this will be one of the least voted on matchups.
Let's show of hands in studio who has had Twinkie cereal. See, I think about what are we? I was going to say about 10%, maybe 15% of viewers have had it. I never have. I bet you it's friggin' amazing. Know what else I didn't have that was brought up?
It was really fucking good.
It has nothing to do with cereal, but remember Little Debbie's had those ice creams?
Oh, I tried them all.
I never got any of them.
My sister and her boyfriend went to the Super Walmart, and they bought all of them. And
They had
then
like the
that's what we
Swiss
had for
cake
dessert.
roll ones and shit like that.
Beaver
Yeah.
cake and
Yeah.
Debbie's supposed to be coming out with cereal.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
All because that dude on TikTok did it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
That's
You're probably not wrong. Probably not wrong.
no, nobody immediately opposed me when I said
You
that. So
heard
I
it here
really wanted
first.
to get on top of that one. That I'm just smoke talking on my ass.
Don't talk out of your ass, small studio. So you are right,
but the
Toby.
door's open.
16 votes. Viewers are listening, and 75% of the votes went with Apple Jacks.
Yeah.
So moving on to take on a heavy hitter in Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Apple Jacks, which has potential to be an upset in the
I was
making.
going to say, in the bottom half of this bracket, though, if there's a cereal that's going to be in Cinnamon Toast Crunch's way that I think has upset potential, I think it's Apple Jacks. That's like a fucking cult.
I see it as Lucky Charms.
See, I
Yeah, I
was
do
not
too.
impressed with the in-studio
actually,
reaction to Lucky Charms.
I could honestly see either one of Fruity Pebbles or Frosted Flakes being in its way.
That's a brutal. That's a heck of a matchup.
That's
This one,
that's like your top 8 matchup getting eliminated first fucking round.
Yeah.
did the Twinkies cereal have little cream bits too?
Only when Toby eats them.
Did not.
They
No,
did kind of look
they
like
were
peanut shaped
glazed
cereal,
over
right?
little, yeah, they were glazed over little Twinkie puffs.
I love it.
Toby, go get the box.
I love leaving it.
I don't have it.
glazed
No,
over.
they don't make
Oh,
them anymore.
you're out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh. You gotta get a new plug.
Dude, my wife bought it for me, and then I ate some while I was on live, and next thing you know, I've got 8 boxes were sent to my house from just random people. They're just like, here. I was like, fucking wrecked those boxes, man. But every box looks like. You guys remember the very beginning of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, where he was the delivery guy, and he was had the package. It looked like every single box of that Twinkie cereal had been treated the same way Ace treated that package.
Graham, I don't want to know your experience with tasting expanding foam. Doesn't sound like something you should do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Grim sent me crayon cereal, which I never touched because I'm not a Marine, and it's really it was like a passed on joke. It's all right though. I gave it to a Marine friend of mine.
Hell yeah. Probably appreciated it very much. Best cereal he's ever had. All right. Maybe these are the best cereals you've ever had. Golden Grams taking on King Vitamin. Golden Grams, King Vitamin. This can say a lot about the viewers right here.
Mhm.
King Vitamin in one of the brackets made a run.
Really?
100%. And I was like, okay.
Well, there's some people that have, I mean, like we said, man, like you grow up with a little less money and you're used to eating certain things and you develop a palate for certain stuff, man.
I've
Like
never even heard of it.
Yeah.
Brandon, if
but I don't see.
somebody hasn't had King Vitamin, you bite into it. What's the first impression on a King Vitamin cereal?
For me, it's a lot like Captain Crunch without the berries, just the regular Captain
Really?
Crunch.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
favorite.
Like Mr. T cereal.
So this is going to be one that I don't think a lot of people have heard of or tried. Not a bad thing. We are at 13 votes, so I think the viewers are definitely listening because they haven't tried both of them. So thank you for following the rules. And we're going to go ahead. Golden Grams, 86% of the votes, moves on to take on Lucky Charms in a battle of the second round. So
Imagine if this is how our actual democracy worked, where you can't vote unless you know both sides of the
Shit,
debate.
nobody would fucking vote. Democrats couldn't vote because they're not paying attention to the Republican candidate. Republicans can't vote because they're not. The only people that would vote are people on TikTok that don't follow one or the other. They're like, I want the guy that fucking said that he smokes weed.
You know who would win? Ralph Nader.
You know who would win? I'd fucking win.
Yeah, probably.
hell yeah.
Let's do
Vote
it.
Toby. I'll be your emotional support Negro.
All right, next matchup.
What? There's nothing wrong with that. It was approved by a black guy.
Was
Well, did you buy the CD, Toby?
No.
Oh,
He's the one that told me to make it.
Fair.
It's true.
next
Okay.
matchup. I'm interested to see how this one goes. Honeycomb taking on Captain Crunch, the original Captain Crunch, not the berries, not the peanut butter, not the all berries, just the plain Captain Crunch versus Honeycomb.
I haven't had cereal in 2 years. I'm telling you, talking about some of these cereals I haven't had in a while, like even longer than that, makes me just want to go buy a box of cereal and just enjoy something.
Yeah, I'm not, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Captain Crunch will absolutely destroy your upper palate, but it was still so good, man. Like, just it by itself was good. Again, another two more cereals. Literally, you could just eat dry right out of the box.
Yeah, Honeycomb's great cereal. Great cereal.
And I'm all about doing things dry.
Honeycomb
out of
had
the
just
box.
the strangest little fucking mascot, though. That just ball of fur,
Dude.
with, like,
He's one of the greatest cereal mascots, but also very niche audience talking. I may not even be here. Does anybody remember the PC game that came in a box of Honeycomb back in the day?
I don't.
Anybody?
No.
Anybody?
Still a no. Still no.
no.
But this is a blowout. Didn't expect this one to be such a blowout, but there's apparently people that have a very strong opinion on their palate being torn up. Maybe they like it, but it turns out they don't, because Honeycomb won 72% of the votes. Hey,
Dude, I do miss the days where, like, the toy and the cereal, man.
yes.
Like, the toy and the cereal. If you had siblings, that was a fight. Whoever opened up the box first.
That's one
Dude,
reason we got like Honeycombs and Raisin Bran, and not Kellogg's, but Post. Post came out with baseball cards, and
Yeah.
every year, other year they had them. We would buy the shit out of cereal just to get the sets of baseball cards.
Dude, my brother used to open up the cereal and yank that fucking toy out and not even have a fucking bowl. I'd be so pissed.
Yep. I mean, that happens to the best of us. This one, oh, geez, bless you. I don't know what happened there, but thank you for not sneezing on the
He
mic.
farted out of his nose.
Yeah, he did. That was weird. This is the matchup of the first round. Could potentially be the matchup of the night. I'm very intrigued how this one goes. Two iconic cereals. One sweet, one still pretty sweet. Fruity Pebbles taking on Frosted Flakes. Wow.
Yeah, this is just sugar. This is sugar versus sugared fruity. Like,
Wow.
I
Yeah,
tell you what, like, don't get me wrong, I like Fruity Pebbles, but if I'm gonna go with any of the Pebble cereals, I'm going with Cocoa Pebbles. But man, I'm a giant Frosted Flakes fan. Like,
Let me ask, what is the flavor of Fruity Pebbles? Because they're all flavored the same. So what is the flavor? Is it lemon lime? Is it cherry? What is it?
I don't know.
So,
I always wondered that my whole childhood.
Tutti Frutti.
I mean, I guess. What's Tutti Frutti's flavor?
Oh.
Tutti Frutti.
What is that a real answer? Like if we Google it, what is Fruity Pebbles?
Just put in what flavor is Fruity Pebbles?
It is, unlike its sister cereal, Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles has undergone many formula changes, additions, and variants. Cereal started out with 3 colors, orange, red, and yellow, and natural orange, lemon, and tangerine flavors, but were later flavored in natural orange and artificial lemon and cherry.
That's a good answer.
Just all mixed together.
Orange, lemon, and
all three of those
tangerine.
flavors together, and been like, and then
I'm not gonna lie, reading that makes me not want to eat Fruity Pebbles again.
all the different changes that they've had.
Yep. Like, we've all gone through changes, but all right. This one is over.
Wow.
62% is the
Wow.
winner. Moving on to take on Count Chocula, Frosted Flakes.
Whoa. Okay.
Like Melissa said,
Wasn't expecting that.
they're great.
Melissa McCarthy's in the chat.
I mean, it's, I don't know. There's just something about Frosted Flakes, man. They're just fucking,
I agree. I did
if
not
they didn't get soggy as fast as they did, they'd be one of the perfect breakfast cereals.
again. I could like them kind of soggy.
To me, I honestly, in the ranking, the seating shows this too, but I see this as a big upset of the first one of the night.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
Mhm.
I thought maybe Frosted Flakes had a chance, but I thought Fruity Pebbles would carry it like 60-40.
And the only other one on paper, which I didn't see as a huge upset by any means, was the Fruit Loops Cocoa Puffs. Just based on seeding, 21 seed Cocoa Puffs took out the 12 seed Fruit Loops, but I thought that was pretty even matched, even though the seedings were a little bit different. Who's ready for round 2?
Man,
Oh, right here, baby. Let's fucking bring the heat.
Do this.
This is potential for an upset or Our viewers are just like, shut up. Do you not even know your cereals? Crunch Berries, Oreo O's.
See, it's tough because I feel like these two cereals are like the pinnacle of very different realms of the breakfast cereal world. Like
Different age groups for sure.
different
enjoy them.
age groups.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like
Well, and
me,
again,
I was
you've
like,
got
just
fruit
old enough when
versus
Oreo O's
chocolate.
came out where I didn't really care about breakfast cereals.
He can't read. It's okay.
Yeah, but once again though, you've got fruit versus chocolate. You're gonna have two completely different taste palettes.
Yeah.
Texture wise, believe it or not, they're actually not that different.
One of the big reasons I enjoyed one of these over any of the others that have been listed that are similar to this flavor is that they don't go soggy easily. And some people like soggy cereal. That's great. If you want to eat, baby poop, then you go ahead and do it. But I enjoy a cereal that can keep a crunch, even while it's in milk for a while. And
yeah, like I said, I personally haven't had one of the cereals. And please tell me, do they still make the Oreo O's?
They bring it around every once in a while, but it never left Korea.
Okay, well,
I did a deep dive into Oreo O's a little while back.
They're so good. If you just looked at them, Matt, like do a Google search and just look at them, and it's enough to make you go, I need to fucking try those.
They're another one of those cereals that only seem to have come in this is the only thing I'm going to eat for the next 3 weeks sized box.
Yeah,
I don't remember
a
normal
giant family size box.
Yeah, I think I've had them at my house. I don't know if I ever ate them.
I feel like they stole my
Are we having a
punchline.
private conversation, Logan? What's going on?
Speaking to the microphone, my dude.
No, he showed me a picture of the Oreo O's. He's like, "Have you seen these?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like I've had them at my house when I don't know, probably my mom got them for Christmas or something like that.
Were they loose in your stocking?
I don't know if I ever ate them, but I don't like Oreos.
So here's two things I want to say about that real quick.
What the fuck did you just say?
I don't like Oreos.
Okay.
He can even if you take him away, he can still talk though.
That is America's fucking cookie.
No.
Good thing Best Things didn't get friggin' picked or Best Duos.
Let me explain something to you.
He enjoys vanilla wafers.
Is the greatest fucking cookie. They don't have the company didn't have to make anything else. They continue to make other shit, but they didn't need to. They literally made the perfect fucking cookie.
And now they're just fucking with us. Yo, do you want a mocha chocolate chip Oreo? Sure.
Bro,
why not? You know I'm fucking stupid enough. I'll eat it. You want an Oreo flavored
I've ever
Oreo?
had was a fucking Hostess. They made Hostess cupcake Oreos with the actual Hostess cupcake filling, cream filling inside their chocolate filling.
It's overrated.
All right, I'm going to say two things. I'm going to say two things before we get into our Oreo debate. All right. They stole my punchline that I used to use all the time when I would wake up. Us gentlemen make up with a morning wood. I'd look over and say, "Start your day with a playful twist." That's right on the cover. They stole that from me. So Oreo O's, we're gonna talk. But when you Google Oreo O's, there's a family size Oreo O's, 2 of them from Post. Then the next cereal that they show, Kellogg's Peeps. That looks fucking terrible. And then the next cereal, Booty O's.
That's what
Toby that's a wrestling thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a WWF thing. Booty-O's, just crushing some Booty-O's.
That box is awesome.
I kind of want one for the studio. I'm gonna show I'm gonna show everybody. You can buy it on eBay for $24.99. Probably gonna buy one. I'm gonna show the chat here.
You know what, Wrath? I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't you ever again disrespect fucking Fig Newtons.
Yeah, you can get the fuck out of here, Wrath.
Look at this.
Fig Newtons are great.
We got Booty-O's. There's a unicorn. They're crushing some what appears to be Lucky Charms, but they got booty crowns, rainbow hearts, unicorn horns, and smiles.
What are they? A WWF wrestling team or something?
Yeah.
Yep. They're called the Thruple.
The Thruple?
They're a thruple threat.
Thruple, like a 3-way.
Right. No, I get that. That was their thing. Tell me that wasn't their thing.
Yeah, they made a little made a little train.
What the fuck?
Come and ride the train.
That shit?
All right, let's get back on track. That matchup was really close, so I was giving it a little bit of extra
Logan,
attention.
you were on the 2 shows where we drafted wrestlers, and it was one of our most popular ones.
Hey, Logan, don't kink shame, buddy.
Yeah. Some people like the Booty-O's. Moving on, anyways, to take on the winner of Cookie Crisp and Reese's Puffs. In a shocking upset, Oreo O's. That's fucking really hard for me to say, and I don't know why. I am
I
struggling.
noticed because the first time you just said Oreos.
Yeah, I feel like it should be Oreos, but it's Oreos. I feel like I have this now battle because of Logan, where I really struggle not to say documentary.
Dude, it fucks with me every time I have to
every
say
day
it now. Every time I say it, I have to pause and be like,
documentary.
It's not a documentary. Look at this fucking spelling.
The show that's about real shit, honey.
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Logan?
Double stuffed Oreo, I think, is probably got to be top
Documentary.
notch.
No, listen,
Everybody-
Logan.
Yeah,
Logan,
listen to this.
Documentary. Documentary. You should remember men tree. You love men and trees. Let's move on. Cookie
I don't know
Crisp.
if I do.
Reese's Puffs.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor.
I'm excited for this one.
Reese's Puffs.
I mean, they definitely have the best jingle. Like, I'll give them that.
What is the best cereal?
Cookie Crisp has a great flavor, and you know, I love the cereal, but I think the problem with it is when it gets soggy, it gets weird.
Reese's Puff gets soggy like 5 times faster than fucking Cookie
Really?
Crisp does.
I haven't had Reese's Puffs as much. I've had them before.
I'm just too big of a fan of fucking Cookie Crisp to go against it for Reese's Puffs, which there's already cereals out there that essentially Reese's Puffs more or less just copied off of and then added some chocolate to it. But
Yep. All right. This
something
one
that's supposed to be
appears
made out of Reese's peanut butter. It's not as good as you'd think it is.
I love it. I love it.
I'm not saying
I
it's
like
bad. Like I said, I've got a box of it in my pantry, but
all right. Moving on. 61% of the votes, thanks to all the 23 people that have voted. Reese's Puffs moves on to take on Oreo O's. Oreo O's. That's a battle.
As much as I didn't want to see my Crunch Berries go down without winning a single round, I think if a cereal is going to beat Reese's Puffs, it is Oreo O's.
Got a battle. We got a battle. This one, a lot of different flavor profiles here. We got the old Raisin Bran at the number 4 seed taking on S'mores cereal.
We got hay with raisins in it.
Shout out to my buddy Drew, though, who is texting me as this is going on, shouting from the rooftops that he wants to pitch to a cereal company to take Raisin Bran and Frosted Flakes and put them together. I'm assuming he just wants to put fucking raisins in his Frosted Flakes for some reason.
yeah, well, sugared raisins.
in my opinion. But shout out Drew. I don't know. Maybe you'll get grilled in the comment section. I don't know.
I hope go get drilled because that's a terrible idea. Just put some raisins in it.
I put Raisin Nut Bran above fucking Kellogg's Raisin Bran or Post.
Raisin Nut
either
Bran
one
was
of them.
good.
Raisin Nut Bran was, and the raisins on there were gigantic.
Yes, they were.
I don't think Price Chopper extends to the Brandon and Toby next to the universe, but Price Chopper is a quasi-regional grocery store up here. It is our main grocery store in town.
What was that word? Quasi?
Quasi?
Quasi. Like a bonsai tree?
Kind of, but it's quasi. But they have their own knockoff raisin brand, but it's called Brand Squiggles with Raisins. And
that's a mouthful, just like this here.
And the instead of the flakes, it looks like little lo mein noodles, like like the crunchy Chinese noodles you make butterscotch. Yeah, it's like little straight squiggles.
I want to take a step back if we could. We were talking about a cereal that had really big raisins in it. Was that a positive thing or a because
so the reason why they were as big as they were is one, I mean, they were already kind of nice raisins, but then they were rolled in like this like a nougat and nuts kind of mixture and coated in it. They were really good. Not gonna lie, they were really good.
This was our closest matchup yet. 52 to 48%. Moving on to take on the winner of Peanut Butter Captain Crunch and Cocoa Puffs, Raisin Bran.
The 11 of you who voted for Raisin Bran in this. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I hope you get what you deserve.
No, say it, Brandon. Say it. Say it, Brandon.
Just the disgust on this man's face right now.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I should not say what I was going to say. We'll just say you get what you deserve.
We'll say
Brandon,
let's
be honest though. We've had every bracket voting that we've done. There's always been one that makes us second guess the sanity and the morality of the viewers.
What's the best part of Raisin Bran? The raisins or the fucking cardboard shit you're eating?
Raisins, man.
When the
Raisins
best part
are
of the
great.
cereal is your milk?
You're fucking not.
I fucking love it.
Logan,
This one's
listen. This is Thanksgiving dinner, and
got
we've let the kids at the kid table come sit here. So just pipe down, Chachi.
This one's really got Brandon riled.
Yeah.
Brandon's like, how dare you take down my s'more cereal, you sons of bitches.
It's not
I
even
love
that, it's
raisins like I
Raisin
love
Bran.
deviled eggs. Okay.
I love deviled eggs.
We're not giving you another fucking t-shirt, Logan.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Raisin Bran wins, I'm making him wear another t-shirt, and it's Brandon's face like, what the fuck?
It's Brandon's face
Raisins,
just
no.
super disappointed in him.
All right, this one is a battle.
Yeah,
Peanut
this
Butter
one's
Captain
gonna be
Crunch,
rough.
Cocoa Puffs, peanut butter versus chocolate in a cereal. Who wins the matchup? Viewers, you tell us.
I'm sorry.
the
Like,
second one
I've
is
got.
MVP.
I'll say it right now. I've got Peanut Butter Captain Crunch fucking set to win this whole thing. Like, this is, in my opinion, this is the best tasting fucking cereal in there.
It's a good cereal.
It stays.
the best?
It stays crunchy for a really long fucking time. It doesn't get. It's got the peanut butter flavor in there is amazing.
I'm still hung
It's
up on
almost like
Raisin
they just
Bran. I'm
toasted
sorry.
up little balls of peanut butter and we're like, there you go, fucking eat.
I'm trying to think of a way to make Raisin Bran good. And the only way I can think of doing it is if you'd make the raisins yogurt raisins, but then it's because they don't taste like raisins at that point.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, this one is close. This one is very close. I'm gonna give this another minute because a vote just came in when I was getting ready to call it. But I think if another vote doesn't come in, it's out of reach here. But this is like a 2 or 3 vote sway right now. All right, I'm gonna do the 5 count. And the winner, moving on to take on Raisin Bran, is Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
Cocoa Puffs moves on, took out probably my favorite cereal, Peanut Butter Captain Crunch, one of 56 to 47%. Congratulations, Cocoa Puffs.
Wow.
Apparently they're crazy. I didn't see that one coming.
I didn't see that coming either.
Raisin Bran, I was like, you know what?
More cuckoo than just for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? They took out s'mores, okay, but there's no way they're going to get Peanut Butter Captain Crunch. Well, now does Raisin Bran have a chance to take out Cocoa Puffs?
No.
Holy
Let's
shit.
talk about the value of a 21 seed for Cocoa Puffs.
That's a good.
Fuck the chalk. That's all I gotta say, folks.
All right, Cinnamon Toast Crunch taking on Apple Jacks. Much different cereals here. Let's. I don't know what the viewers are thinking anymore. If they're just doing some stuff to fuck with us, or if they truly love these.
That's
cereals.
why I'm so fucking silent right now because I don't like. I feel like all my words are falling on deaf ears at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all make my taint twitch.
I'll buy that t-shirt.
Yep, that's a new shirt.
What's the logo gonna look like?
Nothing. It's
It's
Y'all
just a
make the
brown
taint
starfish. It's just
no,
brown
it's just the
starfish.
words. It'll be UNC baby blue, and then in white letters. You make
Ooh.
my taint twitch.
Raisin Toast Crunch. Come on now.
And then if you look at the tag, it's a QR code. Scan it. 10% off Brandon's book.
Hey.
There you go, bam. Hey.
All right. Moving on to take on the winner of Lucky Charms in Golden Grams. Now, close matchup.
That was closer than I thought it was.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 59 to 41%.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you
And,
what, like it really does, and it really does just taste like cinnamon toast too. Like it's
No, it doesn't.
perfectly coated. It's perfectly coated, right? Like the flavor on it's amazing. The only downside is how fast it gets soggy. Like, I mean, it's almost instant.
All right, here we go. Lucky Charms, Golden Grams. Does the Lucky Charms fans come out and move them on in their first matchup? Or do people really love the Golden Grams? Not the Golden Girls, but the Golden Grams. How many people have watched Golden Girls while eating Golden Grams? I never have. He has.
Actually, I went thrift shopping 2 weeks ago, picked up a snazzy Golden Girls t-shirt. Pretty excited. Almost wore it today. Couldn't find it quick enough. But
you know what? As much as Zach and Jace hate each other, I don't know if it's real or not. There's a little rivalry going. It's friendly, probably, and that's good.
Yeah.
They're very similar in their eating. Like, I see Zach as somebody who eats a lot of cereal, and Jace is somebody who eats a lot of Hot Pockets and a lot of cereal and SpaghettiOs.
Oh,
big SpaghettiOs guy.
He's a big SpaghettiO. Maybe they're so alike. It's like two magnets when they're trying to put their penises together.
I feel like the two of them eat based on foods that they can only eat if they didn't have teeth. It's SpaghettiOs, soggy fucking cereal, right? Like, are we putting two and two together here?
Please put up the wit comment. So I mean, that's where I'm coming from.
This is a cereal conversation, but let's talk for a second. I remember eating SpaghettiOs when I was a kid, with or without the meatballs. I had them recently a couple years ago. Oh my God, what were we eating? That's worse than hot dogs. Like, what the hell is those meatballs made out of?
Yeah.
Well, you can get the
Producer
chicken
Zac
ones.
eats them cold.
Yeah, you get them cold straight out of the can, like beans in a Western, baby.
Oh,
But listen,
they cook beans in the Westerns. They just eat them out of the can, you asshole.
Yeah. Have you not watched what's that movie?
Blazing Saddles?
Well, that one too, and then even the Dennis the Menace. Didn't that guy heat his beans up?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this one's over. Moving on to take on Cinnamon Toast Crunch, a favorite for some people. Lucky Charms, 64-36. Lucky Charms.
Makes sense.
They love the marshmallows. They love them. Logan loves them dry. And he loves them probably in the little breakfast bars that they make too. All right, the number 3 seed is like, hey, you guys aren't even talking about me. I have a pretty favorable matchup right here. Waffle Crisp taking on Honeycomb. I'm excited for
anything about because I've never had Waffle Crisp.
Oh, you got to. It's so good.
Waffle Crisp is so good.
Does it taste just like waffles?
Yes.
That's probably why I didn't try it. I hate fucking waffles.
Yeah,
we don't fuck them.
No. We can backtrack. Let's retcon this. We agreed you haven't had it because you were in Bosnia. Thank you for your service. Let's go on
that as well. I probably still wouldn't have tried them though. I don't eat anything that says waffle.
Yep. All right. Here we go. 69% of the votes for one of them out the gate here. 20 votes. One of them has ran away. I'm going to go ahead and call this one. Moving on with 71% of the votes. To take on the winner of Count Chocula and Frosted Flakes is Honeycomb. Honeycomb moves on.
Brandon, you okay?
Push.
The Waffle Daddy is not happy.
No.
Where's the Waffle Mafia on this shit?
I know.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Last matchup of round 2. And this is a doozy.
Wrath,
go ahead.
Wrath, I see you are also a man of culture. Picasso.
Ravioli cold. Fuck that.
Isn't that the one you should heat up? Because
he is this close to being removed.
What'd he say?
I don't know.
Wrath is getting removed, or I'm getting removed?
Wrath is like this close to being removed is one of my mods right now. Like, the amount of disappointment I feel for a representative
Town
of
is
Toby's
actually back
family.
that way. Who wins this matchup? Count Chocula or Frosted Flakes, fellas? The voting is live, so let's tell the people what we think because they'll already vote by the time they hear it.
Here's my question: of the Halloween-themed cereals, is Count Chocula even the best? I'm not saying it's not. I'm asking.
Me personally, I don't.
The original Blueberry was the shit.
Yeah.
That's the first one that popped in my brain.
So that's a beautiful point that we're going to marry on there, Toby, because I was going to say I think Blueberry is better. Then remembered recently Blueberry tanked. I don't like Blueberry anymore. Something about it changed
Yeah,
Count
they brought
chocolate, no.
when they brought it back, it was completely different.
Yeah.
That's why I said the original Boo Berry was
Yes,
that was
thank
the
you.
bomb.
The original Boo Berry that stained your lips and your teeth and your tongue and all that. That was delicious.
No, I love it because you can't say blueberries without saying boob.
Did you guys have the fruity yummy mummy or the fruit brute?
Fruit Brute
Fruit Brute.
sucks.
Does it?
The Frankenberry.
I wasn't a big Frankenberry guy, but I hate fake strawberry though. So
I will go with Count Chocolate as the best of the two.
Not doing that to cut you guys off. You guys know that. Calling it. Moving on. Last one in the second round. Moving on to the third round to take on Honeycombs. Frosted Flakes.
the late picks are just crushing this week.
Wow.
I don't like.
So let's break this down. We have Oreo O's taking on Reese's Puffs. Raisin Bran. Sorry, I can't say without laughing. You're taking on Cocoa Puffs. Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Lucky Charms. Another matchup. And Honeycomb, Frosted Flakes. These are, in my opinion, 3 really good matchups.
Yeah, and then Cocoa Puffs makes it to the semis.
But hey, we got Team Raisin Bran for some reason.
Did you
in the
say
house.
3 really good matchups?
Otherwise,
I see what you did there.
Robin Williams and Jim Carrey are going to eat a bowl of Raisin Bran and watch The Grinch together, and then Robin Williams stand up. So,
Oh, that was a good callback. You don't know what we're talking about. Are you even real fans? All right, let's jump into this. Oreo O's. Somebody fucking get these guys out of here.
Are you gonna start fucking pointing it to me just like Jesselnick?
Yes,
Like Toby. Oreo O's.
Yep. When I'm about to say it, you're in, unless they're out. But either way, the voting is live. Oreo O's taking on Reese's Puffs. Brandon, what are you thinking about this one? If you had a vote, what are you going?
I can go either way on this one. Just like but Oreo O's would be where I was going with this one.
Let me throw this out there. What if you mixed them?
I was just thinking the same thing.
How fantastic would that be?
Dude.
Well, the chocolate in the Oreo O's is better than the chocolate in the Reese's Puffs, so you'd already be making an improvement there. Plus, you add that the white kind of like the marshmallowy kind of frosting stuff that they have for the Oreo O's. I don't know if I'd want to mix that with peanut butter.
Do you guys mix cereals all the time, or is it just a me thing?
No,
you guys do.
No.
Because I've got little kids, so we feed them very small amounts of cereal. So I'll go to grab boxes of cereal out of the cupboard, and there'll be like, 2 fingers of cereal left. So to get a full bowl, I'll mix them all up there.
Really?
He eats them soggy too. All right, this one's a
ain't that-
blowout, and I'm very surprised.
Listen, hey, it's not as bad as you think, Logan. When he's mixing fucking Raisin Bran and like Rice Krispies. Okay?
Listen,
So-
Raisin Bran is not in my fucking house.
Listen,
Okay.
you better add Quaker Oats to that mix. Listen, your guy
with a little bit of
let me just say
Cheerios.
before we go on, your guys' cereal game is fucking top notch. Like, seriously, I did not have any fucking clue that this would be a topic that A, I would enjoy, but B, you guys would know so much about.
I mean,
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, Logan. I mean, we're all fat kids.
yeah,
no, I'm not. No, I'm sitting next. No,
kids, we're adults now.
I did not.
Are we?
I didn't understand that so many people ate so many different types of fucking cereal. For me, it was a couple boxes
Logan,
for 10 straight years.
they have a whole aisle of it at every grocery store. That's just quantitative
going
data.
out
That's like,
Logan,
let me put this in his terms. That's like going into the beer aisle and only getting one beer every single time, never experimenting and just having the one beer your entire life.
Which
or the
I
two
like.
beers.
I experiment with my beers.
I've
I
seen
haven't
you
been
have
down
2.
the cereal aisle in fucking years.
It's across from the bread.
You missed the point. Let's move on. We're running out of time. Let's move on.
No, that's just
All right.
no.
Reese's Puffs won 64%.
Why is my wife talking to Jason in the comment section?
Listen, are we?
He
Listen,
likes cereal taste.
you're
better.
running out of the. You can't say the word wife anymore. You've used them all up. 27 of them. If anybody's playing bingo at home, which we're gonna have bingo cards for our show pretty soon. It's gonna be pretty.
That would be
It's
hilarious.
gonna be pretty cool. All right, who wins the next matchup? Because Reese's Puffs moves
I'm
on to take on either Raisin Bran or Cocoa Puffs. I started the voting because I'm just intrigued with this.
Jesus,
stuff.
take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Just kidding. He never knew how to drive. Ah.
Jules says I only like one beer.
I mean,
It's not true.
it's not true, but you gravitate. You go in like spurts. You'll drink one beer for a decade and then switch. It was a big blue light guy for a while.
No,
Now
regular blue heavy.
Yep.
I was a Coors Light guy for the longest time, and then I moved over to PBR, and then from PBR, that's when that's when I started going and experimenting porters and stuff like that, and
because that's the
got
natural
a better
thing to do.
palate. I just ended up getting a better palate after that.
And it became like hipster, so not hippie.
Yeah,
But-
everybody all of a sudden everybody started drinking PBR, and I was like, "The fuck?"
Then the price
Why?
went up.
Yeah, price went up.
This matchup is close. 50-50.
Let's go
Are
Raisin
you
Bran.
fucking kidding?
Come on, Raisin Bran. It's a fucking normal cereal.
Wow.
Raisin Bran, the
God,
staple of
guys.
America.
If
Raisins.
Raisin Bran,
Hey.
if Raisin Bran wins it at this point,
Oh.
I truly believe people are doing it just to trigger myself and fucking Brandon.
Hay feeds cows. We like beef. Eat the fucking bran.
I'd rather
It's
eat the
healthy
cow.
for you. Raisins are healthy for you.
50.
It's not full of all that sugary shit.
All right, whoever's holding on to
Start
votes.
your day healthy.
Whoever,
No. Let's make it
Fucking
hold
hell.
at 50%.
Punks.
That way the staff here can fucking cast the tie-winning break, and we
it's
can move
been
on.
broken, so I'm gonna give this another minute.
Come on, Raisin Bran. Let's go.
I haven't seen a vote in a minute. If I
We
don't see
need
22,
4 more votes, guys.
we're pretty low in time. So if I don't see another vote, it's been a minute. See how it says 1 minute ago was the last vote. So I'm gonna do it. 5.
You fuckers.
And I would
Come on,
have
Raisin
a
Bran.
hard
Let's
time believing
fucking
somebody
go.
didn't vote on this one because they hadn't tried them both.
All right.
What do we got?
What are we looking at?
Moving on to take on Reese's Puffs is Raisin Bran.
What the fuck? No.
Brandon, I'm with you. I don't.
And with the number 1 pick in the 2008 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders picked Jamarcus Russell.
Holy shit! Fucking
Oh, he
Raisin
can
Bran
get on his
is
butt, throw the
Raisin
football
Bran
real
is the
far.
Ryan Leaf of this fucking bracket. What is happening?
I don't think Raisin Bran's cool enough to smoke meth.
Ted Hill is a huge Raisin Bran fan, so I think that's what's happening. But
Yeah, Ted Hill's been hard on fucking Raisin Bran since jump here.
here we go. Well, Reese's Puffs, Raisin Bran, Final Four. Who else is going to join them? Is it Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Lucky Charms, the
I think
third team in the
Brandon
Final Four?
is
Here I am
legitimately
talking shit about
questioning his faith in
3 good
humanity.
matchups. That was the closest matchup we've had today.
Tony's got a point. It's a pregnancy craving you can't get around.
What is?
You also need it when you're pregnant because you need a little help pooping.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sure.
I don't know. There's a lot of people around here that just keep drinking through their
It's
pregnancy,
a
and they have no
cereal of
problem.
all
pooping.
cereals.
my wife is hammered.
Yeah, I mean,
Here we go. Cinnamon Toast Crunch taking on Lucky Charms. I don't even know what to think. I'm not even going to comment about what I think about the cereals anymore. I'm just going to put the vote up, and then I'm going to read the winner because shit is just going wild, and I'm here for it. This one's a blowout. Calling it.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 72%.
There is no way in hell Lucky Charms is standing up to Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Wow. Okay, then. All right, let's keep her moving.
Okay, a little
Next
bit of
matchup
faith,
is gonna
a
be-
little bit of faith restored there. Just
Yes, a lot of it.
At least it makes
no,
sense.
not a
I
lot.
don't-
Honeycomb, Frosted Flakes. Who joins the Final Four of Reese's Puffs versus Raisin Bran and Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus this? Can Frosted Flakes, the 22, make a run after taking out Fruity Pebbles and Count Chocolate? Or is Honeycomb going to continue staying out, taking on the OG, taking them out Captain Crunch, then knocking out the number 3 seed, Waffle Crisp? In a shocking upset that Brandon is still a little upset about.
Fuck raisins, okay?
Grapes are so much better.
They ruin everything. They fucking act like they're chocolate chips and cookies.
Bullshit.
And people who like oatmeal raisin cookies can die in a house fire. Like get to the edge of the house, like you see the light,
Right.
you see the light, you get the hand. Oh, I'm gonna go! Oh no! And that's what should happen.
Holy shit.
wow.
Speaking of that, one of these cereals is on fire and just moved on to the Final Four. Guess which one, Brandon?
It's good.
Frosted Flakes.
course
62 to 38%.
Brandon's like, if I swear, you can feel in Brandon's just on his image, he's just like, if y'all invite me into another goddamn food draft again, I'm gonna burn everything to the fucking ground.
I had an
Or
aunt
burn.
bring potato salad with raisins in it one time. And she was like didn't even use mayonnaise. She used like Greek yogurt or something in it. It's fucking awful. And somehow
right.
it's made the Final Four.
Final Four. Oh, what happened? Producer Zac, I don't know what happened. If you froze up or pressed a button on accident, your camera's off.
My camera's off.
Yeah.
Try to press the settings in the thing. We'll get this figured out.
Oh, my wedding ring caught the dongle.
More proof.
That'll happen.
It's my wife's fault.
Don't push it so far in there, Zach.
Hit the
I'll
settings.
catch the dongle next
camera.
time.
All right. Well, he's
Get
figuring it
yourself
out.
A silicone groove life ring from Groove.
Let's move on.
That's why you never use the ring finger, you know. Keep it out.
Let's move on to the Final Four. Reese's Puffs, Raisin Bran. Let's just. I have nothing else to say.
I'm so going with Raisin Bran. I'll fucking say it. Raisin
Is this
Bran,
one
man.
here?
No, it's
I think
Reese's
at this point,
Puffs.
I
Come
think
on.
at this point the crowd just loves to torment us. So I'm fine with however this goes down. You know what? I'm thinking it's going to be Raisin Bran the whole way, and I'm all right with that. I've become accustomed to the mentality behind it.
I don't drink, but I'm driving to the gas station after this.
It's an all-American cereal.
You know what I'm going to drink? I'm going to drink a glass of wine because it's got raisins in it.
All right. This one, oh shit, is over. Brandon, go grab yourself a beer. And it's not a beer because you're going to be sad. It's a beer because you're going to be happy. Raisin Bran is gone.
Oh, come on.
55 to 45% though, versus a very, very tough
Peanut butter?
Raisin Bran.
Disgusting.
We have a lot of diabetics in this fucking.
Reese's Puffs moves on to the finals to take on the winner. And he's back.
Welcome back.
I get that people, and Toby's right. People were trolling and they were for an incitement of humor, and I get that, and I can appreciate that. But Logan, really, you don't like Oreos and you don't like peanut butter?
No, that's not even trolling. That's just pure fucking evil. You're a man that can't be trusted. You're a sociopath.
I vote Logan doesn't get a vote anymore in drafts when we do food stuff.
You know what's weird though? One of his made it to the Final Four somehow. I don't get it.
I can't say shit. I don't have anything in there.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Frosted Flakes to take on Reese's Puffs. Chat, do your thing. Vote with your heart. Vote with your stomach. Nobody's going to get mad and upset if you pick one or the other. So do this thing. These are good cereals. What would you guys pick if you had a vote?
Oh, I between these two, I'd have to go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Absolutely.
You know, I'd probably pick not fucking Raisin Bran. That's for sure.
I mean, to be honest with you, at this point in time, I see a Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Reese's finale, and I still feel Cinnamon Toast Crunch has got it.
You know, I think the majority of us here and on the screen thought Cinnamon Toast Crunch was going to win it. I was hoping it wasn't going to be Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but at this point, I'm okay with it.
All right, this one is over. Moving on to take on Reese's Puffs in the championship. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
They do have a Cinnamon Toast Crunch coffee creamer.
I don't.
See, and you know what? It would be somebody that can't even spell the name of it correctly that would back up Raisin Bran.
Brian. All right, who's ready for the finals?
You know what's funny? Can I say something real quick?
Go for it.
You know what's ironic? I host a morning radio show, and we call it the Morning Scoop. And in the intro for my show, I have a clip from a commercial that is from a Raisin Bran commercial.
The
two scoops. Yep. How fucking ironic is that? I just thought
A
of
little
that.
too ironic.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
That's what it is. It's all your fans in here voting
Fuck.
for that. You know, in homage to the show.
Man, interesting. All right, let's do the
Fair
thing.
wrath.
Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Who is the cereal champion? And thanks to everybody that's taking some time to be here, to vote, to fill out a bracket. Hopefully, we'll continue to make it easier for people to fill out a bracket. Working on a drop-down menu option in a Google Sheet, so maybe it's even easier for people.
I don't foresee high-scoring brackets this week. Just people just getting eliminated, fucking round 1 or 2, just and that's it. It's like, well, it's like when you got a lottery ticket and the first 2 numbers don't match, and you're like, well, fuck this thing.
Gone. Yeah, we'll have to see. Like I said, I have some of them entered, and this one's close.
Yeah, I think this was my final too.
I don't know what mine was.
I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Peanut Butter Captain Crunch, so I
Oh.
suppose I knew it was
It's the
going to be
taste you
some
can
stupid
see.
fucking peanut butter thing.
Here we go.
Just not a fan of peanut butter, Logan, or what?
I hate it. Hate it.
But your dog loved it.
Yeah, he did. So, whatever.
Calling it. I think it's safe to call.
Yeah, I think we can call it.
The winner of the best cereal voted on by you, the lovely fans, and the Raisin Bran fans, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Well done, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Good job, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Good
Make
job.
sure you guys all get all your Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Go to cinnamon-toastcrunch.com/beardlaws. And you can check out a beautiful 404 page, or maybe it'll redirect you to something. But either way,
Get 3 free boxes using the code RAISINS.
Raisin Bran in the final 4. I would have never guessed that. Would have never guessed that. So this is the time of the show where you guys, all you lovely viewers, put in what you want to vote on that we draft next Thursday in the comments right now. Producer Zac is going to star them. We will decide the next 4. We'll put it live here in the next hour. So you guys have quite a few days to vote on that. And this was a good time. It's a good time as always on Thursdays. We'll be back Tuesday for Triple T. Back in here. Grim.
Hookers? Oh, well, you can immediately eliminate that one. You can always rely on Grim to make a nonsensical fucking what he thinks is a funny comment, but
Autocorrect. He actually meant best actresses, but for some reason autocorrect put hookers. His Google history must be wild.
It happens all the time. Darn it.
Worst
way, we
serial killers?
It's funny because best serial killers was talked about in The Office as a topic, and I don't know about worst, but that's a different.
Best dog breed. Oh, that's a good solid one right there.
A lot of big poops potentially too. So, all right, keep those coming in. We'll decide the next 4. They'll be live on the community. Can't thank obviously all the viewers, but I can't thank you dudes enough for taking some time out of your busy day. And just for anybody that maybe you care, maybe you don't, Brandon McDermott did pick the winner, and so did producer Zac in the private chat. So congratulations. And yeah. Oh, and Logan. 3 of you went Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Toby and myself went Peanut Butter Captain Crunch. So there we go. Congratulations. Yeah, and next, when we do the pet one, we'll definitely get a sponsorship for some kind of pet poopy bags. Might have a potential new friend of the show coming up that is going to be wild. So I threw out a bunch of addresses, all of our addresses. Hopefully they send it to all of us, or at least most of us, and it's going to be interesting if it happens. So Toby, if you and Brandon, if any of you guys get an interesting package that doesn't quite make sense, please shoot me a message before you do any videos or go to social media and be like, what the fuck?
Did you send ours to work?
Absolutely.
No. So just keep an eye out for that. Like I said, I sent all of ours. Maybe it doesn't fit on the Thursday show. It's probably going to be more of a Tuesday thing. It's pretty interesting. It's definitely Eubenish, if that makes sense.
Oh, God.
It's interesting. So hopefully that comes through, and we'll tell you guys more about it. But can't thank you enough.
Nita's getting married.
Nita's getting married.
Yeah.
Happy
Congratulations.
wedding.
Congratulations, Nita.
I don't need a.
Have
Wait,
fun.
so
enjoy.
So are you going to lose your monarchical title when you marry? Is your husband a duke?
You
You're
say a
gonna be-
lot of fancy words. Why did that one really fuck you up?
What is it? Is a queen not married?
Well, that's what I'm curious about. I don't know how the English do their monarchy, because to me, like, the queen would be married. Like Camilla is going to be the queen, which is a big deal, because Diana was supposed to be the queen.
Sounds
But
like
anyway.
if Nita's already the queen, this dude's marrying in.
Yeah,
just
but
to be
yeah,
like
that's what I'm
the
saying.
other king
Nita,
guy.
are you stepping down? Is he stepping up? Are
He'd have to
you
be-
were you like
He'd
a
have to be
fringe
stepping up
monarch?
unless he was the king of another land, and then the
Yeah,
queen.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are
And
we combining?
they've married houses to improve upon the lands.
Yeah, are you joining houses? Are you uniting the clans?
We got some real Game of Thrones shit going on here.
Is he a midget?
I see Matt's face, and it's like this show just fucking died.
I was just trying to think of my next move, and I thought this one was a good one.
Are you a midget?
Hey,
Oh,
Logan,
God.
how do you say that word that we talked about earlier?
Document.